the bad and the ugly of Manchester United in one game. We sat here inside Old Trafford. It is the city, and I think that is a big part of what today was all about here against Nottingham Forest. But yes, this is important, but I do want to go on about what actually happened in that game there then, because my God, that was like the last 3 seasons all rolled into one game. It was just the good of Ten Hag that was last season, mixed in with the chaoticness which was Ralph Rangnick, and then the inconsistencies and sheer bottle jobness of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. All 3 of the last managers were in that game there then, and it was ridiculous. I mean, the fact that we gave Forest a 2-goal lead in the first 2 minutes is the first point. I mean, that on its own is just ridiculous for Manchester United here at Old Trafford. But then again, Old Trafford is what brought us back here today. Luckily, the fans stuck behind the players early doors in this game. It could have so badly gone the other way. With everything that is on this game, and the importance of what is going on right now with the Glazers and things like that, and the fans and the stance they're taking here in the sitting, the way that game was going, it could have easily gone poisonous. It wasn't, it didn't. Fans got behind the players, and now they're doing their bit, making their voices heard here in Old Trafford. And just making sure that everybody knows, yes, no matter how well we're doing on the pitch, what matters is what happens off it, and the club, the owners, are out with this, the club acts on it, moves forward and gets behind Ten Hag, because we are suffering, we're suffering on the pitch. There's still no cohesion on that pitch there today. It's a win, and I said we'd take a win against Forest. It was going to be a tough game. I called out a 1-year, and Jesus Christ, did he prove me bleeding right early doors in this game. One missed header from Wan-Bissaka, Rashford bottles it, and the one who runs the whole length of the pitch, double dummies Anana, puts him on his ass, and just makes us look like absolute clowns. If that can't get any worse, Foley just stands there and the ball hits him in the face from a free kick that didn't need to be given by Diogo Dallo, and it just trickles into the corner, and you're thinking, what is going on? And you actually are thinking the worst. We was on the cusp of absolute disaster, and this fan base going into absolute meltdown mode. And like you could see like the end, it felt like the end. It felt like Forest fans like singing Ten Hag to get sacked in the morning. You could feel the unrest within the fans. We needed to act. I mean, the response was good, but we were absolutely forced into action by that poor start. That first 2 minutes made United play the way we should play when it's 0-0 from the get-go. That should be our tempo and our pace. I've just seen tweets going out there from the media box saying players collapsed on their arses when that final whistle went. 103, 104 minutes. That is mental. The game is going crazy. Absolutely crazy. You've got to look at it and go, something has to change in that. It was ridiculous how much minutes were added on. I see it was the same in the Arsenal game as well. In the end, you've got to look at this as a football point of view. It's a result that just keeps our head above water. We're literally just clinging on. Arsenal drew today at home to Fulham. You can see that coming. It is going to be a crazy season. You know what? Sometimes results are more important than performance. I think this was always going to be the case today. This team can get better. And we've seen spells today. 70 minutes worth of this game. United were by far the better team. We were better than Forest when they had 11 men. We just popped it up when he went down to 10 men. Thank God Bruno had the composure to do what he does from the spot. But Bruno's our better player today. He played like a captain. Mistakes galore, I know, but it was his ambition and his drive that got his team forward. Casemiro back to somewhat of his best. Ericsson made a difference in that midfield big time. Ericsson was superb in parts, even though, again, he's another lightweight, and when the going got tough, he sort of shirked a few tackles. So for me, midfield a little bit better, still nowhere near where we need to be, and obviously the test will come next week against Arsenal. Can we do what Fulham did? Can we stand up to Arsenal in their own backyard? It's going to be a nightmare of a game. All I'm thankful for is we've got Old Trafford. Fortress Old Trafford is keeping this team afloat at the moment and keeping us relevant in this league. I don't fancy us away from home against anyone. That's how bad it is at the moment, but here at Old Trafford we've always got a chance. We literally need to win every single game at home this season, I feel, to make that top 4 right now the way we're playing. We would. Again, 0 goal difference after 3 games. It's like last season all over. Thankfully today we got more than 1 goal. We came from behind. We should be jumping to the ceiling. We should be bursting the rooftops here with a 3-2 win, having come back from 2-0 down. It's like United of old. But then again, that last 15 minutes, including injury time, we just sat back, and then it looked like Forest were the ones who had a man advantage. That's how bad it was. And how did we let it get to that state? Where is our mentality? Was it tiredness kicking in because there was so much injury time? honestly, it's hard to judge and hard to say what it was, but again, you have to look at it and go, when we do get 1-0 up, we kind of just sit back and sink into our shells. We can't afford to do that. We should have just gone for Forest Filks there today and gone 4-5. Under tonight, we still haven't won by more. We haven't scored more than 4 goals in a game. There was a chance there today. We were miles on top with, like I said, 11 against 11. We went to 10 and we bottled it a little bit. And that was the bad. The ugly was the first 5 minutes, and the good was that 70 in between, because we were the better team. You can hear the fans singing right now in the background. Volume goes up, blazes out. It is a big, big moment for the football team right now, because when this transfer window shuts, I do feel like we are going to get some sort of verdict come through on this ownership. I really do, but I feel like right now, most important, we've got to get behind the team on the pitch, because I feel like today the fans were what actually got us over the line in that game. But thankfully we're walking off here, football matter-wise, actually still relevant within this league, because we could have disappeared into the abyss today if we didn't win. Because then we would have played Arsenal, and we easily could have gone. We could have easily gone to Arsenal and get a really bad result next week. And that would have been 3 points from the opening 12 with a disaster. We need to be better. We need to get better. We need to be braver. We need to take games, 2 teams, and play like United, like we did in that 70-minute spell. We just got to get our heads in gear, and we just need to be able to have the confidence to go forward and play the way that we want to play on the Ten Hag. He's trying, I can see it. But we've got that fear every single time. I don't know when that's going to go. Maybe when more players are moved on, but for now, 3-2 win, we're taking it. It could have been a lot worse. We're happy we got 3 points. We can watch match of the day. We can all go home happy. The setting is in full force. There must be 2,000 or 3,000 fans in the stadium right now, sat in here chanting the Glazers out for this sitting. It's a great turnout, and obviously these fans deserve respect. We've sat in an extra 30 minutes already with this refereeing now that's going on with injury time. And there we go. Glazers out, Manchester United.